I'm at my parents' house right now. Long story short, long story short, long story short. At 3 different occasions, I tried to record a video. And, like a long ranty video that I was actually going to take seriously as like a video. And on every single occasion, I recorded like 45 minutes of video, and then I ran out of iPhone storage, and then it deleted the second half of the video. I will still finish and upload these videos because I want to, but let me give you a little update. I had to, like, physically get my parents to pick me up and drive me places because I couldn't drive my car out because of being snowed in and my landlord not plowing it and it being frozen over. And me having to make several turns on an icy road to be able to actually get out. And, well, as of 2 or 3 days ago, I found out that, I think it was 2 days ago, I found out that I am going to have to move out of this place that I'm currently living in because, as it turns out, it is getting sold by the landlord to a new owner. So there's no security there. And yeah. I recorded a bunch of stuff I was going to use for YouTube videos there, but I was kind of nervous about using it because I was like, am I going to dox myself? Are people going to care that much? But now I don't have to worry about it because I'm not going to be living there anymore. But I got pretty emotionally attached to this place. I've been here for like 1.5 years, but over the course of like 3 weeks, my life has changed so much. My New Year's resolutions, although you haven't seen in action, all of them except for I will upload weekly and will take YouTube seriously. I have been like fixing problems, fixing personal problems, fixing bad habits, fixing computer problems that I've been putting off for years. I'm finally getting rid of iCloud completely. No more iCloud. I'm just not going to do it anymore. I'm going to make a whole video about why I don't like iCloud. I promise. And I had a whole friend drama thing that I am so over caring about, but it still happened. And it was like, that was already pretty emotional. But then on the same day, I got a letter that I was going to get, that they were going to sell the property and that they didn't know what was going to happen with it. And that there's always a chance I could get evicted at some point by the future owner. So I decided to look online just in case. And well, it actually turns out that a place that I had applied to last time I looked for places to live was available again. A place I applied to and got accepted, but then wasn't fast enough to verify everything and sign before someone else did. So I did it. And as of today, as of like a few minutes ago, I've signed the lease. I'm going to be moving out of my place in a month and living in a new place on starting March 1st. And I'm actually very emotional about that because, well, of a reason I'll talk about it in a future video, but I am currently in 2 shirts. I'm in this brown shirt. It says Veil. This is in Colorado. We got it from Colorado. And under that is my... Hold on. I don't want to dox my parents. Okay, we're good. My iconic blue shirt, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest play that my sister was in like 2010 at her college. There's an inside joke between me and my friends that every time I do anything meaningful with my life, I'm wearing this shirt. So I decided to throw it on today. I haven't worn it in a while. I am moving on in many, many ways. I'm moving on from old friends. Well, not necessarily. Depends on If they wanted to be friends with me again, I'd accept it. I'm moving on from old bad ways of life that I'm moving on from just like treating myself badly, you know. And my hair is so long, I might cut it, but I kind of like it like this. I am going to make frickin' YouTube videos. Fucking YouTube videos. I'm also trying to swear less, because it's kind of pointless. But I'm also trying to be like not censor myself at the same time, you know what I mean? So I am genuinely really excited about everything, just absolutely everything. But I mean, to be completely real with you, I'm in a bit of a weird position right now, which I will talk about in a video that I'm working on. Do you believe me anymore? Do you believe my promises that I'll make content on this stupid YouTube channel? But yeah, literally, I just feel like sitting down and recording something to tell you what's going on. So I've been spending many days snowed in, and in a couple of these days, I've walked out to the car, which now that I'm not doxing myself, I've walked like, and if I am doxing myself, I'm doxing myself like 1,000 people, so I really don't care. I walked out like, it's like half a mile to the place where my parents could pick me up in like winter clothing. That's why I have 2 shirts on and winter boots. And last time I went shopping and brought home all the groceries in my hands, barely enough I could hold. And let me tell you, I've been fixing every problem. I'm trying not to repeat myself, but I have a bad habit of repeating myself in these videos because I don't script them. So I'm just trying to get through all the points, make sure I cover them all. I did that, the whole thing. And then, like, I reconnected with an old friend. Another friend, like, blocked me out of nowhere. It was very random. And, like, on the same day, I got a thing that on the same day, I got a thing that I'm not going to be living at my place for much longer. And then the next day, I decided, I'm moving to this place. And then the next day, I meet my parents out again, and I've signed my lease. And now it's finalized. On March 1st, I'm going to be living in my new place. And it is unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. Life moves so fast, and everything has happened, and I was not expecting any of this, so I will still follow the YouTube schedule. In fact, I actually think I'm going to be uploading like a bunch of videos in like a very short amount of time, but I'm also going to be prioritizing a couple of things. Number one, making the most of this place before I leave, because it was actually a very beautiful place. You'll see once I publish it online. But I recorded a bunch of like videos for my friends of like me walking around nature there. It's a very nature place. But I'm not gonna be living in there anymore. And it's not gonna be owned by the same people. But yeah, it's the topic of another video. I'm trying to conclude the video, but I feel like I'm forgetting something important. Oh yeah, just the vibes of the videos I want to make. I want to make so much stuff. I really do. And I've watched all the Dre Guevara art videos. I'm not gonna freeze up and go, oh, I'm never making anything. I'm sitting here at my computer and I'm actually going to make stuff. I like literally swear to God. I'm just, like, my God, my word means nothing. Less than nothing at this point. But like, this month has been so crazy because I've gotten snowed in a bunch. I've been just like, I feel like I've finally been living my life after like years of stagnation. So it's a little hard for me. I'll be real with you. It's a little hard for me to just make videos. But it's also like obstacles, like stupid bureaucrat reasons that I run into, bureaucracy reasons I run into for not being able to make videos, such as iCloud is garbage. If I record something on my phone, at the moment, I have to either record it straight, unedited to YouTube, like this video is going to be, or at a weird resolution like this, or I have to wait a billion freaking years for it to upload to iCloud and then download it from iCloud and then edit it. Does the stuff download as MOV or does it download as MP4? I don't even know. Because if it downloads as MOV, then I'm going to have to remux anything I want to edit into MP4 with Handbrake. Handbrake is a software that lets you do that. And that's going to be a pain to do with everything I ever want to edit, if that's how it works. I hope not, but I spent the last few days trying to get everything off iCloud, which has been a hassle, and I'm going to make a whole video about it because it is unbelievable how ridiculous and how much of a joke Apple products are. It's actually absurd. Unless you only buy Apple products and you're an artist. And even then, there's still a billion problems with it, but iCloud is so bad. iCloud specifically. Other Apple stuff is acceptable, sometimes good, but iCloud is so bad. It's so bad. It's like you're being charged for a service that does the opposite of what it says it's going to do. And then but then you develop a dependence on it because you'll lose. It's so garbage. I'll make a whole video about it. Am I stalling? Am I ADHDing and having a hard time getting to the point? I don't think so. I think what it is that there's just this fire in my soul that I have to express. And I have like a million ways to express it, but I can't express it through just like speech alone. So I won't try to. But I have been like cooking stuff. I've not just been doing nothing. But in terms of like skills, I cooked a lot in Vegas Pro and in Hammer Editor. And then I gave the fuck up on Hammer Editor. And then I'm going to learn Blender and maybe Unreal. And I also haven't really learned Adobe. I know vaguely super basic Adobe Premiere editing. I've never touched After Effects in my life. And I learned DaVinci Resolve exists. So we're gonna experiment and see what happens. We're just gonna throw stuff at the wall, and we're just gonna do what a little kid does. We're gonna go up to the piano and just start mashing on keys until we figure something out. Okay, that is the phase I'm in currently. Is like, okay, I have like years of creative ideas. I have like everything. I need to make some shit. I need to make something. I'm like Davy Reedon before he made the Stanley Parable. I'm just like a total loser who hasn't done anything with his life, except for like get in his own head and like research a billion art things and like care way too much about things that no one else cares about. That's me. That's who I am. And I gotta make something of this. I'm reminding myself of like a Bill Wirtz video that he recorded in like 2010 where he was like, I have to do something. I have to inspire millions of people or I've wasted my life. And like, that's how I feel. I know I have the wherewithal to, my goal is 100,000 subscribers. I think I can get there if I work really hard. I'm hoping I can get 1 million like Bill Wirtz or more, but like, that's just wishful thinking realistically. But maybe if I do stuff right, I could actually handle it. But like, I don't want to do some bullshit where I like work for the algorithm. I want to be a Bill Wirtz. I want to make stuff that's just so good that it like explodes. You know what I mean? It just explodes on its own. I want to make stuff that like takes an insane person level of like scrutiny and creativity and like sheer willpower to just sit down at a computer and make this frame look exactly like you want it to. There's this one YouTuber, what's his name? Oh my gosh, what the frick is his name? I don't know, but he makes videos, one of them being, and he makes videos, no way. I'm trying to remember what they're called. I don't remember what they're called. He makes videos about like stuff where he edits it really, really crazy. And there's colors everywhere, and there's other stuff that's so descriptive and so specific. he edits videos. It's a he. He edits videos. He has a deep voice and talks like this, and it is his very funny voice. And he made a video about Metal Gear Rising. He made one about Cruelty Squad, and those are the only two I've watched. But I really like his channel. And they're like hour-long videos that are like highly manic energy, like pyrocynical style videos. But like pyrocynical turned up to 11. If you have no idea what pyrocynical means, God bless you. You are too innocent for this world. But he's a YouTuber who is, as a person, he certainly exists, and he makes videos with a bunch of memes edited into them. And he has like 2016 brain humor despite living in current year. And he made a 7.5 hour long video essay about Utopia, one of the best shows ever, and edited a shit ton of memes into it. And that's me. That's what I want to do. I want to make a 7.5 hour video about a show where I hyper-analyze every stupid piece of reference and piece of symbology, but I do a better job than Pyrocynical. Pyro didn't even recognize the Freemason logo in the corner of the lodge that they were talking about their evil plan in. Spoiler alert for the show, so I am not going to tell you what it actually is, but like, yeah, you get the point. You get what I'm saying, man, okay? You get what I'm saying, okay? I'm going to make video essays, long video essays about like shows and video games that I like. I'll just tell you, if you're enough of a super fan that you want to watch this video this far into it, I'll tell you what I want to work on. I want to work on Severance, the TV show Severance. That's going to be one of the first things I do, if not the first thing. Severance is very, 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 very good. I want to make, at least in cinematography and like symbology, I need to clip my fingernails. Jesus Christ. I'm going to make a video about Subnautica, the video game Subnautica. And just like covering everything about Subnautica and Below Zero. I haven't even played Below Zero yet, but I want to do it. To hype up Subnautica 2 coming out. I want to make a video about Brian David Gilbert's channel and his Polygon stuff. I want to make a video about I want to make the implement video that he should have made 6 years ago. There will never, ever, ever be another YouTuber like Jerma. I want to make that. I want to make just like some fucking obsessive true fan video about Jerma, because I've been watching Jerma deadass since 2012. I was introduced to him through Stir, formerly known as Star or Nietzsche's. Nixts, or however you pronounce that stupid name. It was spelled Niichts, which was his YouTube handle for a long time before you could change your YouTube handle. And he changed it to Star_. And now he's Stir 2. And now he's just Stir on Twitch, and he doesn't upload ever because he's allergic to uploading. He will curse his family lineage every time he uploads. So or if he uploads and his fans don't like it. He has like a fear. So I'm going to make videos. I'm going to talk about stuff. I also want to make an update video where I just talk about like my whole life. And I just give you my life story and explain how I've turned out like this. I also want to make I'm thinking, so there's Severance, there's my brain is frozen. I'm sorry. I'm having that like moment where it says is not responding, but it is responding. It's just working slowly. I want to work on Severance. I want to work on that. But like whatever, those shows and games. I also want to talk about the Stanley Parable. Just count normally, the Stanley Parable. And Beginner's Guide and the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Basically just all of Davey Wreden's games. Just Davey Wreden as a person. I want to make a big-ass video where I just go like, what do Davey Wreden's games mean? And that's the point of the video. Because nobody's ever really done a proper full one video analysis of Davey Wreden. I really fucking like his games. Absolutely classic indie dev who very rarely makes stuff, but when he does, it slaps. And to hype up his future game, which is coming out at some point, which is called Ivy Road. And the only thing he's released about Ivy Road at all, is that it is a 3D game. That's it. all he said about it. And he said that recently with his brother. His brother's Doug, by the way. The YouTuber Doug, if you know him, Doug Reedon. And I also want to make a video about a very specific set of aesthetics involving backrooms and liminal stuff, but just like, I want to talk about like, I want to do it justice. Nobody's done it justice. Everybody is like, I don't know, people don't take it seriously enough. And then I also just want to make a bunch of little videos, animations, whatnot, that are kind of just me throwing my skill set against the wall and just learning new things. Like, learn how to animate, and I'll upload like a 20-second animation to my channel, or like a few of them. Learn how to make maps for things in my videos. Learn how to incorporate various softwares into my workflow and figure out which one is best. Do I want to use Blender, Source Filmmaker, Maya 3D? Something more archaic than that I can't think of right now. I probably Blender, realistically. But do I want to use Unreal, the Source engine, the Unity engine? What do I want to do? Do I want to learn game development just so I can build maps, so I can make cool animations like Jack Stauber did? What am I going to do? And I'll figure that out. And I also want to, yeah, my dad's sleeping upstairs, and I'm 25 years old. I'm almost 26. So, you know, I'm not afraid of offending my parents, but I still don't want to wake him up. You know, don't want to wake my dad up while he's sleeping. May as well not do that. So I'm talking quietly. And, you know, is there anything I'm forgetting? Yeah, I want to learn SFM, Blender. I tried to learn Hammer. I give up. But I'll maybe use it sometimes. Maybe I don't know, I'll figure it out. So yeah, Blender, SFM, Hammer, and just game engines like Unreal or Unity or something. I also want to learn DaVinci Resolve. I want to learn Adobe Premiere and After Effects. And I just want to go crazy, dude. I just want to go insane. I want to learn how to, like, tie stuff to other stuff. I want to learn how to tie, I want to learn how to set up keyboards like a Stream Deck. I want to learn basics of coding so I can do scripts and Python scripts so that I can set up scripts to shortcut things that are hard to do on, like, Blender and stuff. So that I can do hard shit on Blender, but, like, more quickly by using shortcuts. I want to make an ARG. I've been planning for a very, very long time because it's very personal to me. I will not be releasing any other details other than saying that. And I will, I want to, just start making fucking videos, dude. Which I will. So yeah, I said that one of the things I said in that New Year's resolutions video was that I wasn't going to make any more New Year's resolutions. And, well, yeah, like, one of the New Year's was like, I'm going to make a video every week. And I did mean that. And I'm technically keeping my promise, but this doesn't really feel like I'm keeping my promise because I meant real substantial upload that's like going to get views and do numbers. Not just me talking to the camera again to my 5 friends who are subscribed to this channel. So, like, I'm getting my shit together. Like, every single, like, problem that I'm running into that's, like, not letting me work, I'm fixing. I'm getting rid of iCloud completely. I'm getting a different workflow. I'm going to invest in a camera finally instead of using my iPhone for everything. I'm going to invest in a few things. I'm going to invest in general. I'm going to spend money on this shit and stop being afraid to do that. I've already spent a lot of money. I may as well go all the way. Maybe it's sunken cost fallacy, but you can't convince me not to make the art that I want to make. I'm going to make it even if it kills me. And, I'm very emotional about the state of the world, the state of politics, the state of the Earth's surface, and the state of internet aesthetics. And I'm a huge, insufferable loser. I'm the guy that you you meet in like, you know, what's the word, in film school, and who thinks that he's gonna invent a new genre of movie. That's me. Okay, I'm that guy. But like I'm really hyping it up a lot. I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't hype it up at all. I should keep your expectations at an absolute minimum. I'm gonna make some shit videos where I learn how to use some piece of software and it's like a gimmick video. Like, oh, he learned how to use Blender and he uploaded this. Wow, isn't that crazy? And I'm gonna do that for like 2 years before I start doing anything substantial with my life. Okay, I'm gonna make that my ARG and it's gonna get 5 views on YouTube and no one's gonna watch it and no one's gonna care. And it's gonna go viral on the subreddit of the thing I'm making the ARG about, and then it's gonna die within like a fucking week. And that's the I'm gonna do something with Dreg if I can, the YouTuber Dreg. I want to actually meet him if I am able to. That'll obviously be in the future, and it costs money. I'm considering moving to Canada in the long term, but that's obviously, you know, not exactly an easy decision to just make overnight. But I'm considering it. It's technically on the table. It's on the cards. I'm thinking about it. Some of my friends might have to move to Canada, and I'm gonna start taking life very seriously, starting right now, and that includes not stalling this video anymore. I'm not even trying to stall, I'm just bad at it. I'm gonna grow my own food. I want to start my own neighborhood and build my own houses. Is that communism? Is it libertarianism? I don't fucking care what you call it. I'm calling it communism, but I want to start movements in this country and in this world, but it's probably just mostly in this country, that are very, like, I want people to actually have good attitudes about the future and try to do shit, and instead of just having a defeatist doomer attitude and going, oh my God, the world is ending. The world is ending, don't get me wrong, but, like, we don't have to make that worse. We can just stop it. We can just do our best to stop it. Or make the end enjoyable if it's already too late, but I don't think it's already too late, so. Climate change is bad. A lot of things are bad. A lot of things are bad right now, but a lot of my trans friends are freaking out, by the way, too. Like, a lot. And I honestly don't think you should. I think that the people in this country will not abide if there is someone who needs help. Okay? That is simply, like, what the fuck do you think they're gonna do? If some guy bans, like, hormones in their state, what, okay? Did banning weed ever get rid of weed? Like, it's just gonna be one of those things where it's like, what the fuck? Is the fucking police gonna go to their house and be like, no, you can't take hormones. You're not allowed to do what you want with your body. What you need with your body to, you know, have your brain work properly, because of what being trans is not. It's not a social contagion. It's a real thing where people need it. At least among a very large portion of them. And that's a whole nother video, frankly, and one of the videos I already recorded and got deleted. But, yeah. I'm not telling people not to freak out or not to worry, because this is the time to freak out and to worry. I'm telling people that we should have a positive attitude and expect the worst, but leave room open in our hearts for the possibility of the best, and believe that our neighbors and our friends in the world wants us to reach our best selves and best potential. And even if trans stuff makes you very uncomfortable, it made me very uncomfortable. I promise you that if you let me talk to you about it for a bunch of videos, you won't feel that way anymore. I was like the most anti-trans person imaginable, and now I'm not. So I'm gonna make a bunch of videos about that. I'm just gonna try to make a positive difference in this world. I'm gonna make a bunch of political videos, but they're not gonna be like super divisive. They're just gonna be me stating facts that are fucking controversial. You know what I mean? It's just going to be me saying that they're pouring chemicals in the water that turn the frogs gay, and also trans people are real. The two facts that nobody can handle. And that's not satire either. They are pouring chemicals in the water that are transitioning frogs. That is happening. That's not a joke. Like that. Like Alex Jones is right about that. I don't know why that's the one thing that they decided to meme about Alex Jones. He's been wrong about so many things, but like the one thing he was right about, it sounds funny and it's easy to make fun of. So just meme it. But yeah. I want to be, I want to say truth, but then like, if someone doesn't like me and is like, oh my God, you're being biased, I want to listen to them and like take it into account. I'm not gonna be the next Alex Jones who's like, I'm right, and everyone's wrong. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not interested in doing that. So, this is a long video. It's kind of a rambly video. All of my videos are rambly videos. Do you know of Indigo Park? Do you know of Rambly the raccoon? That kind of rambly. That's what I mean with that's the rambly video in the dark was actually a video of me conversing with Rambly in the dark. I was talking to myself. A tulpa manifesting a part of my brain that I manifest as Rambly the raccoon. On my secret date with Patricia Taxon. This joke is stupid and I'm gonna stop it right now.